Alright, we're on to my second match. Just making sure sound is working. Yeah, we're good. And I'm going to draw the randoms, and then I'm going to play against. Probably will have different names for this, but the current naming conventions I have, my opponent will be named Aggro, rated 2105, so significantly better than Basic Bob. And plays a much more, less safety based, more complicated style. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can handle that. I don't think I'm going to be able to without being able to calculate in just 1 minute, but I'm hoping I can, and I think it should make for interesting games. So it's going to take a sec to boot up the new game, and we'll see if I can hold off Aggro Profit. Probably will rename stuff when actually coming out with stuff that other people can play against, but for now, Aggro Profit, an interesting opponent. I haven't done a lot of watching the AI games. I've mostly clicked through to get numbers against each other so I can come up with comparative ratings. But you do notice that the Aggro Profit games can get very weird sometimes. Huh. Alright, it's building. Slightly longer to load this one because I had not built the code yet. So I think it's almost there. Sorry for the wait time. Really should just cut this and reset the video, but, never give up, never surrender. Gonna go for a 4-game match, hopefully. And here's the first one. Do I have first or second turn? I have first turn, so we'll start the clock. Alright, I notice their hand has maybe a weakness up or down, but potentially a bigger weakness to the right, with 110 but nothing else. My hand has this double number making me think stick something in 3, but no, I don't have anything to put there. Alright. So if I wanted to take advantage of their down problem, no, they have a way to plus wall that. Huh. If I wanted to take advantage of their left problem, don't see a clear way to do so. Huh. I'm idealist. Just totally floundering right now. Alright, weak corner, that's a little tricky for them. So sometimes the clock will probably run out after I make my move, because I have to pause that after I make my move. So if I've made my move before time runs out, I'm going to count that as, fair play. Because normally when you make your move, the timer just ends. So yeah, you would have never seen Basic Bob making a move in 5 here, but it can make a lot of sense. So, am I better side to side or up down? Because that often determines do I want to go here or here. And are they better side to side or up down? Not clear to me. Probably better up down, right? That is pretty clear. But sorry, side to side, not up down. But I don't have a card I really want to put in 4. Everything sets up something for them that I'd rather not give them. This might set up the least. Alright, I'm going to try it. My 9955 covers some combos that are useful to cover, and hopefully that's enough here. So, curious where it's going to go. It goes 9. Alright. Geez, going to have to calculate. So I did give up all my down power, so that's not ideal. I kind of need to hold on to 9955 just to cover anything they could put in 7. So, a couple options. I could stick something in 1. Not sure this would be the best card. Maybe this would be... No, yeah, this is safe. And I could stick something in 6, or the moves that jump out at me. I'm confused. Definitely confused. Alright, not sure why I shouldn't just occupy 6. Yeah, this looks good for me. What did I miss? start the clock. Okay, 3 moves left. We can calculate this. I take them. It's 5-5. They block 8. We tie. Okay. I play this here. It's 5-5. They combo in 7. Now I can combo that back. Either card they play an 8, I combo. Sadly, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't combo any extra cards. That's a tie. I can go up 5-5, but my plays in 1 are so bad, I have to occupy 1. So I guess it's all ties. I guess this is the fanciest one, though it's also the one where if I blind to something, it hurts the most, but... Alright, 5-5, we tie game 1 on first turn. You can see this is a player that plays a lot more diagonals than Basic Bob did. Ooh, I actually get some rating points for this. It's 75 above me, so I gain 3 whole points for the tie. And we'll draw the next random. Takes a while to gain rating. This is going to be the red hand in the next game. And this one will be the blue hand. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Here is the blue hand. And I'm going to be on first turn again. Alright. It should take less long to load up. Nice. We're good. And I'm going to start the timer. So, my hand looks like it has a down problem. Their hand looks like it might have a rightward problem. Do I have any good corners? This, they can take 2, they have it covered with the double number. That they have covered pretty well. Here, a little trickier for them. They might sort of have an up weakness too. They do have that 5. I can take back. This looks like something that's going to be difficult for them to set up against. Do they have any obvious... So I would go in 3 against this probably if I was them, or look for a 5 setup. I don't see any obvious 5 setups, so I think this puts them under some pressure. And it directs the game kind of where I want it, up left, and have a good hand for recapturing. So I like this as a starter. Haven't played many kind of strong corners, and not a player who plays a ton of strong corners, but this looks hopeful. Okay, they just go far away. So I should probably just lock in. Should probably go in 4. Safest way to do so is this, because it can never be comboed out. But if I did something like this, is it that scary? This, I don't want to have a big number facing 5, because I'm going to want to be able to capture it back later. Similar for this, so I kind of think this is the card I want to use. But it is my only capture in 4. I didn't think about that. So what card do I want to get out of my hand? Maybe this. Maybe this. I could just go at them. No, I really would like to lock in my card, and I'm really not sure which card to do it with. Alright, we're gonna go this one because it was my instinct, but I am giving up all my down power, and that's pretty committal. I didn't check if they could set up diagonal stuff, and they always do. Okay, but A7, 6, 5 is a pretty complicated setup in 5. They have a combo in 2 after that. I have a combo in 6. Can I set up to have a combo both ways? No. I don't think so. That's tricky. Did they set themselves up in 7? Yes, they did. Okay. So I think we've made a big mistake here. Huh. Alright. I think I might have a tie here, but I'm not sure I calculated this correctly. Oh, they didn't even take the combo. They didn't care, because I had the recapture in 2 anyway, which was my intended tie line. So my intended tie was to follow up with this. And it does look like it gets the tie. Now, we should make sure I don't have anything better. Just because I'm in the mindset to tie doesn't mean tying is all I got. But each of my cards can only combo one of their cards on the top row. And I don't have a great setup in 3. So I think I'm just going to take this tie. Scary stuff. Alright, so we tie game 2. You can see how Aggro Profit has a lot more chaotic energy than Basic Bob does. Alright, they're rated 72 higher than me, so that's going to be another 3 points or so. And it's tied 1-1. So let's draw the third random. I've had 2 first turns. It would be good if that didn't keep going, because it's dull if you always get the same turn. I know people early on in TTA's existence don't necessarily agree. We have a third first turn. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the third first turn because, you know, it's random. We'll take what we can get. But maybe I'll force second turn in the 4th game if it doesn't come up that way. I'm not sure. But maybe this time we can actually try to get an advantage with the first move. Because we totally failed last one. Alright, so their hand, directional weaknesses. Maybe a little soft everywhere but up, but in different ways. So this one they've well covered. Let's just go through the corners quickly. But I have this one very well covered too, so that still might be promising. This one they have very well covered. This one they have very well covered. This one pretty well covered. Something like this. The 9 is tricky for them. And the 7's not that easy either. This might be a little tricky for them. But I don't want the game to be down. But I do want to get rid of a card that has no down power. Huh. I'm low on time, so I'm going to go with the move I'm looking at. But alright, they go in 5. So that did set them up in 8. Quite annoyingly. Set me up really nicely in both these squares, though. So this card's now fantastic, after just looking like garbage last turn. So, and they gave up the double number towards the bottom right corner. Can't really use that. Huh. Do I want to make it up, down? Can't really take too much advantage. Do I want to make it left, right? The 7-8-6-8 is pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Let's try it. I'm worried they have something in 7, specifically 8-9-4-8. But we'll see if they go there. Always complicated. Alright, so if I do something like this, I flip everything, and presumably they punish me horribly. But how? The combo in 8. I really want to leave these 2 squares open, so let's try to play elsewhere. This... no... almost promising. The line I calculated is this here, 6, 7, 5, A, and 8. I combo in 6, but they combo in 2, and I don't have the combo at the end. Huh. Maybe this, if they take an 8, I can play 7, 8, 6, 8. Yeah, I can just play it in 1. So I should play this here, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Let's try it. Yeah, they probably did have to occupy one of 6 or 8. Too scary to leave them both open at the end. So if I do this one, I make it 5-5, but they can block 2. Or actually combo off in 1 and just crush me. Ah, they are threatening the combo in 1. Did not see that. Huh. So I might be lost. Because I can I can play this here, but they respond in 1. Totally missed this. Oh, fascinating. I think I lost. And they have to capture an 8 still. Yeah. Oh no, but if they do combo, I combo back in 2. So I think I can play this here. Did I miss it horribly? No, yes! Yes, okay. I saw they had the combo in 1 with A694, but only at the end did I realize 7, 8, 6, 8, and 2 combos back. I'm sure someone, or like 5 people watching this were like, you idiot! But I did get there eventually. Nice, okay. Ooh! I got scared. I panic pretty easily on this stuff. It's a good thing tournaments and stuff weren't recorded, because false sense of calm is not something I maintain that well. So they're rated 70 above, a win is 16, plus about 3 for every 25 points. So that's about 19 points, maybe a little less. Let's give me 2055.8. New peak rating. And we're up 2-1, so if I can hold a tie in the 4th game, I win the match against Aggro Profit, who I suspect is better than me in 1 minute. But that's okay. I'd be delighted to win. Or split the match. And we did get second turn. That's good. So we'll have to defend on second turn against this AI. And it's now booting up the next game I just put in the hands. I really hope these are interesting to watch. We never really got people talking through their triple triad playing while doing it, and so I think it's cool to have. So I've clicked AI move, and we'll start the clock. Alright, they went for a very weak corner. So do I have any strong corners? This one, they have super covered. I don't love my down power. Got a lot of up-down cards or side... Alright. How do I have their corner addressed? How are they planning to take that 8 back? Has to be with a 7 to the right. And then, if they take back, this guy would be safe. And they don't have cards they want to put in 5, because I'd get out the only thing that doesn't have an A to the left. And then they can't put anything in 5, because this plus walls it. So I'm kind of tempted to just take from 6 to try to force 8. So I think if I go 6, they go 3. I think that's what happens. So maybe I want to take away... No, not that way. Alright. We're going to take. I like this idea, though I think they can go 3. And who knows, they'll probably play in 2 and destroy me with some combo. Alright, they do play 3. Okay. So I had a good concept, I think. I still want to force that 1 card out of their hand. Their other cards are garbage. So how can we do it? This makes a threat, but doesn't force anything. Do I just want to lock in at this point? No, that gives them a plus. Huh. No, don't panic. We got this. I feel like I did something good, but now I don't see what to do with it. If we do this, to take it, they have to use their 1 good card, but suddenly they might not need it anymore. I like the... I think this is the move that most forces them, or most pressures them, to use their 5A67, which is the card I really want out of their hand. And they will not use it. Okay. So this is the only card I can put in 5 that isn't vulnerable to big combos when they take in 7, because I did set them up for that, which I probably shouldn't have. If I go here... I think that must be a tie. Sure looks like a tie. Now, a tie wins the match, so a tie would be good, but can we get more? Probably not. I can't really give them 5. You know? Yeah. Alright, so I think this ties. This is my surmise. And yeah. Oh, did it win? Wait, can I not just not count? Alright. Okay. So, this was unexpected to me. I am sure I will do much worse in future videos. But, surprise 3-1 victory over Aggro Profit, matching my win. That's 50 points, so that's going to be 18. We'll round up to 2074. Matching my win over Basic Bob. I'm very surprised by this. I do not think these results will hold up. I think I'm going to end up stabilizing somewhere between 2050 and 2100, which should mean it takes longer to get there. Maybe this means the AIs are a little weaker than I had thought, but maybe I just got really good randoms, right? Because this hand, they were stuck with 3 cards with A's to the left that just did not play well together here. So, maybe this was weird happenstance. Maybe I played really well. I don't know. Expect me to do a lot worse in future videos, because I'm gonna put up whatever results come. These happen to have been really nice results, but either we're gonna reach an AI level that starts crushing me, or I'm gonna stop getting lucky. One or the other, and it'll be a fun ride.